Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a more general, more broad reading, and it's basically the messages that you need to hear right now, something that you have to know. And I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose this turquoise heart. Let's see what message was meant to find you today. And we've got the Hangman, Sorrow, the 2 of Wands, Service, 5 of Cups, and Constancy. Pile 1. There is something that you are about to let go, or you are already in the process of letting go. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Give me just a moment, because my dog is nibbling on my leg. So, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the past as usual. In the past, I'm sensing some kind of situation that has been dragging in your life for so long. Like it was either put on pause or just hanging and you didn't get any closure. You didn't get, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job opportunity, a living situation, whatever it is. It's something that you were very attached to, but it was just stagnant. It was very stagnant. Nothing was happening. It wasn't giving you anything. There's a lot of sadness and disappointment I'm sensing from you in the past. Why am I still hanging upside down? Why am I still holding on to this? Why am I waiting? What is the point? When will something change in this situation? If it will at all. That's the feeling I'm getting here. Just, I feel like you put yourself there willingly. Consciously, unconsciously, you put yourself there. I want to clarify what is this about. Give me just a second. Pile 1. What is this Hangman about for pile 1? Nothing. Silence. What is this? You guys, I feel like it's related to someone else. I feel like it's either almost like a person that you were waiting for the majority of you. Again, this is a general reading. We clarify the Hangman with the 4 of Swords, the Tower, and the King of Wands. And we have the 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck. Just feeling left out in the cold, feeling like somebody doesn't have your best interests at heart. But you were hoping that they would. You were hoping that they would at least give you some kind of information, give you some sort of clarity. But it's just so stale, it's so calm and nothing is happening. Even though behind the scenes everything is falling apart with this Tower. Like a huge crisis moment, but it's dragging for so long. And this person is there just being all charming, being all passionate and trying to get to their success, whatever it is, with this King of Wands. I feel like somebody else is involved here for sure, pile 1. Again, if this doesn't resonate with you, probably not your reading, choose another pile or another video altogether. But I'm sensing it's like a situationship, I would call it. A situationship that you got stuck in, and it's so uncomfortable, it makes you feel so sad, so hopeless, and it's like, when will things become right? When will things become right for me? It's almost like somebody is making you wait. Somebody is asking you to wait, or making you feel like nothing can be changed at this time. And that's the past energy, remember? We'll get to the future and the present. What's happening now? Some kind of decision needs to be made here at this time. And I feel like you realize that, maybe another party, another energy, another person realizes that, but a decision needs to be made here. I'm sorry guys, pechinka. Anyway, she almost dropped the vase, so I'll have to hold her for a second. She's a little bit restless at this moment. Needs attention. Some kind of decision needs to be made here, and it's almost as though you are making yourself a disservice by not making that decision, or waiting for the other person to make that decision. It's just like standing at crossroads and not being able to choose one path and stick to it. Yeah. There's this feeling of desperation here. Let's clarify this Two of Wands here as well. What is this Two of Wands about for pile 1? There is a choice whether to go back to the past for you guys, pile 1, or to go into the future, completely fresh new energy, fresh new start, a new life for you. We clarified the Two of Wands with the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Fool. And it seems like almost as though you are struggling to make that decision. You're in the dark somehow. It's like a limbo that you are stuck in at the moment. Like, I cannot see the way out of the situation just yet. It's very difficult to make this decision. Future energies, pile 1. I do feel like in the future you will be letting go of something, of that situation that has been dragging in your life, that has been very stable and constant, but it's not working out. It's almost like it's bringing you more pain than happiness. Eventually it's just something that you'll have to let go of, mourn or grieve and deal with the pain. I feel like for some of you, you're already doing that. You're already dealing with it. And what's the most painful part is that at one point you thought that this will always stay in your life. This is something that will be a constant. This is something that you will achieve some kind of closure on, or arrive at some kind of beautiful future with this person in this situation. But it's slowly but surely coming to you that it might not happen, and it might be a time to let go of it, to grieve it, to accept this loss, and focus on what you still have, which is you, which is your beautiful heart, which is maybe your friends, your hobbies, your work, whatever it is, new opportunities, new life, a life that you could still have. I know it's difficult to think about that while you're losing something that you thought was your main basis in life, something that was keeping you afloat. Just a very hopeful energy I was getting from you in the past, and it makes total sense that grieving this, letting go of it, will be difficult emotionally. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 1. What do we have here? The background story. Not surprised at all. We've got the Devil. How would you let go if you're so addicted to this. You, maybe the other person, when it feels like this is for life, this is just something you cannot live without. Yeah, it does feel like a connection, and not the most healthy one. Very passionate, very fiery, very lots of infatuation is there, lots of lust, and it's like, I've never felt anything like this before. But you are not free in it. I feel like you cannot trust your own judgment, you cannot make the right, healthy decisions for yourself while you're... It's almost as though your life has been put on pause, and that's the most sad part. Wait, bear with me, you guys. If I'm being too pessimistic, I feel like it's just the message that was meant to... I'm trying to convey it as explicitly as I can, but we've got more oracle cards, and I will pull more cards to go into the future and see. What was I talking about? Yeah, it feels like your life was put on pause, and life is short, and you are meant to live. Live it. Enjoy it. Be with the people who love you for who you are, who appreciate you for who you are, who are stable in your life, who are not leaving you guessing and wondering how they feel about you, what it is that you mean to them, who give you freedom to expand and grow, and you are meant to experience this expansion in life, not restrictions and shackles and being bonded with someone that you're not getting much from. Oh my gosh, you're not getting much from. I get my English. It's almost like you're standing at crossroads right now. What do I do? What do I decide? It's time. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Interesting. The first card we've got here for you is New Moon in Aquarius, and it says bring love into the situation. Somebody here could be an Aquarius or have like a prominent placements in Aquarius. Definitely some love needs to be induced into this, and I feel like self-love most importantly, because there is so much sadness in you, so much of that kind of stifled, depressed, sad feeling that you might not even be expressing, and it's eating on you. And I feel like some healing, like a healing balm. And what is the healing balm for the soul? Love. Always loving yourself, taking care of yourself, focusing on your needs, indulging possibly. Yeah, take care of yourself, you guys. I feel like for you it's important. It's almost like, am I betraying myself by doing this, or am I not? That's the question. Like choosing making a choice here, leaving this behind or staying in it. What is the best option here? And then we've got this card, door to value. Yeah, possibly maybe focusing on money. I feel like for some of you, money is improving at this time. Could be the situation where your love life or relationships are not going too well, but your money is booming, or it's about to boom. This door to value is about to open in your life. Your business might improve, you might get promoted, things like that. Just better practical financial things in your life. Improved financial situation. Something to look forward to, for sure. And then we've got this card, solitude. Very similar energy to Hermit card in traditional tarot. This might be something that you're struggling currently. Again, putting so much hope and expectations on a certain relationship and it not working out, and you wasting your time on it, so much time, maybe even years, and feeling like this is never going to turn out into anything, and I'm being so lonely and left out in the cold this whole time. What for? What for? But I do feel that this solitude, this period was, you learned a lot from it. You grew from it. You became a better person. You found out your strength. You found out your maybe spiritual abilities. You became much more wise and deep. Then we've got this card, renewal, and it says regeneration begins with decay. Absolutely love this card for you guys. And we've got this indigenous woman with a little bird on her shoulder. She looks very wise and very kind of experienced in life. Definitely renewal is just around the corner, and again with this message, regeneration begins with decay, and the Five of Cups is exactly the energy of decay, of letting go of something that is already dead. It's not working out, it's not serving you, and maybe some of your fears are that if you let go of this situation, of this person, this connection, whatever it is, nothing better is waiting for you out there. Nothing is wonderful and amazing and exciting as this. But that's not true. Something else will be born out of this loss, out of this grieving, mourning. Almost like that analogy, hitting rock bottom is the best place from which you could rise. Definitely. And then the final card we've got for you guys, is soulmate. Yeah, there is someone out there who is exactly what you need. And you are exactly what they need, and don't give up, don't settle for anything less. I feel like it's important for you to know that you are heading towards this beautiful love, acceptance, support, kindness, gentleness, and yeah, I feel like I'm meant to say right now that it's going to be easy. It's going to be easy. It's not going to be like this. Like the nightmare that you just went through. You're not going to be made to wait, to wonder, to adjust your life in very drastic ways or all on your own. It's going to be easy from the very beginning. It's going to be warm, light, hopeful, positive. And it's going to stay, what's most important. Now at this time, I feel like with this message, I apologize for the sound Pachinko is playing right there. With this message, bring love into the situation. And with Aquarius being mentioned, I feel like you might, for those of you who are a little bit eccentric, strange, unusual, you might feel like nobody else will relate to me just as that other person did. Nobody else will be able to understand me because I'm so weird and my interests are so unusual. That is not true. If you bring love into your life, bit by bit, start loving yourself a little bit more, changing your attitude to love, you'll get to meet this person, the soulmate of yours. Let's get some more messages, you guys. What is it that you have to know right now, pile 1? What is it that you have to know? Okay, and we've got this card, thinking of you, and it says a loving thought, serendipity. Beautiful, beautiful card. And again, this message that you are always loved, regardless of what you've been through, regardless of the fact that you lost some people along the way, that you got maybe stopped believing in love completely. There are so many people in your life, and not in the physical, that love you so much, that think about you all the time and wish you the best, want the best for you. I want to get one more card from this deck. Pile 1, what it is that you have to know right now. And we've got this card, Sacred Knowledge. And it says, ancient and sacred knowledge is waiting within the heart of the earth, yearning to be discovered. Crystals hold the key. Connect energetically with the earth and her crystal realm. Healing, love, and abundance result. Maybe grounding would help you. Maybe almost like going back within, connecting to yourself, getting back home. Remembering who you are, focusing on the best. And at the bottom of this deck we've got this card, opportunity, and it says, live in the moment, let go of the past. There is no point worrying about the future. A wonderful opportunity exists for you today. Embrace it. Yeah, connecting to your spirituality, connecting, maybe working with crystals, meditating, healing your soul. That's very important for you guys, I feel like. Let's get one more message from this deck. Pile 1, what it is that you have to know right now. And we've got this beautiful card, Soul Power. And it says, always remember, you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Yeah, again, powerful message here of remembering your divinity, remembering that you are not your experiences, you're not your thoughts, you're not how somebody treated you. You're much more than that, much more. You are love, you are kindness, and yeah, your soul is very powerful. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you some kind of closure. I hope it gave you the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this triangle moonstone. Let's see what message you were meant to hear today. And we've got the 7 of Wands, Doctor, Strength, Death, the Knight of Pentacles, and Letter. For some reason, pile 2, I feel like it's important for you to know that you've got the right to take time to heal, to take care of yourself, regardless of how many people need you, regardless of how difficult the situation is in your relationships, in your connections. If you're feeling like you're depleted, if you're feeling like you are triggered, confused, lost, angry, it's okay to take time to heal, to be with yourself, to put strong personal boundaries and say, no, I'm not available at this time. I cannot help you with this. I cannot nurse you from your pain. I got my own at this time to deal with. And yeah, I feel like I'm dealing with givers for sure, empaths. And the past energy with the 7 of Wands and Doctor, I feel like you kind of started to learn the art of setting strong personal boundaries, of prioritizing your time, prioritizing your energy, just focusing on your sanity, of preservation of your sanity, of your peace, regardless whether you had to let go of some people or maybe stop communicating with someone, or yeah, or even had to be harsh and like very radical with some people. You've got the right to protect your own healing, protect your own space, and take your time. I feel like it's important for you to take your time. Take as much time as you need to be alone, to restore your energies, to do whatever it is you need to do to come back to yourself, to feel like yourself, to be in a calm, stable, harmonious inner state, emotional state. Present energy for you guys, pile 2. Very interesting message I'm getting here. I don't know if it will resonate with all of you, but anyway, you don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to be strong all the time. It's not your job to be the strongest one, to be the most tough person, to never show any weaknesses, to always be in control of your vices, your instincts, your emotional, like overwhelming emotions. It's okay to be weak. And I feel like, in fact, at this time you are almost as though you are done. Like, I'm done being the strongest person in the room, in my relationships, proving everybody that I can get through anything, and I will laugh in the face of difficulties and everything. And I don't know what your reasoning were in the past. Could be to impress other people, could be just not, like, as a motivation for yourself not to give up, almost like fake it till you make it. But at this time it's like I'm tired of carrying this reputation of being the strongest person, of someone who can withstand anything, someone who is very tough, very, like, with solid core, very strong will. Sometimes I feel weak, and it's almost like I'm done with not showing this part of me to other people, because maybe my relationships are not as stable because of it. Maybe friendships are falling apart. Maybe I'm not treated the way that I want to be treated, because I'm always somebody other people can rely on, and I'm always like a brave go-getter, and nothing can stop me. Very interesting. It's internal. I feel like internal realization, and just this feeling of this part of me is not working for me anymore. I want to be with people who are okay with me being weak at times, who are okay with me showing my weakness, showing my pain, my sadness, my struggles, my anxiety possibly, and also being there for me at those times, not being shocked at the fact that I'm not who I used to be, like this tough person who can withstand anything, who can go through anything. Almost like I would love to be with people who I can be weak around, and not wait for some kind of, not expect some sort of degrading attitude towards me, or making me feel guilty, or criticizing me. Total understanding, total kindness, support, gentleness, and soul to soul. Very interesting feeling I'm getting from this. And you guys, I feel like someone like that is coming towards you, because they are looking right at you. I wish I could show you how it looks on the table, because I'm looking at the strength, and I feel like this is you that I was just talking about. And we've got this guy, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and I love the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. And look how his intent, like the way he's looking at this strength imagery of this woman. Very interesting. I feel like there is someone out there who has their eye on you, or who are about to enter your life and make you feel very supported. It's a very stable energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the most stable of the knights. Someone who moves slowly but surely. When they get to their destination, they are settling for good. They are they know the value of people, of things, of situations, of connections, and a very certain energy, very stable, very committed. And with this letter clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it might all start with some kind of communication, not necessarily online. I feel like it will be different for all of you. For some people it will be online, for others it is something real life, but initially through some kind of information exchange, interaction. I love this for you, because the Knight of Pentacles is the most reliable, most stable of the knights and other, like the kings, and well, the King of Pentacles is also a very stable archetype. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story here. Feeling very stuck. I feel like you've been very stuck in your life, in your maybe connections, in your whatever you've been experiencing in the past. It felt restricting. It felt like you couldn't be yourself. You couldn't relax. You couldn't. There's this constant overthinking, negative self-talk, and it's like I cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. When will this end? When will I be myself? When will I be happy? And just almost like restrictions are all over you, and you feel stuck maybe in a connection of some sort, or just in patterns that are never ending, and it's like a lot of anxiety, a lot of overthinking is coming through. But I feel like you are getting out of it. This pattern is ending because we've got this death in the middle of your reading, and strength. Powerful energy, major arcana. I'm done with trying to prove something to someone. Anything to anybody, really. I'm done with trying to be other people's crutch, nurse, shoulder to cry on. And, well, shoulder to cry on is not a bad thing. I feel like with you it was to the extent of just other people not almost like getting shocked whenever you would show your weakness, whenever you would show your real emotions. It's like, wow, this person used to be so strong. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Pile 2. Oh my gosh, I love this. Where do I start? Let's start here. We've got this card New Moon, and it says a new start is coming. Yes, I love this for you. The ending of the pain, the ending of trying to almost like fight for a second of your own time, of your like protecting your boundaries, protecting your almost like fighting for the right to have some healing done, to have some alone time, whatever it is, to be weak, to show your vulnerability. All of that is ending. Relationships where you were misunderstood, all of that is going to end, and there's a new beginning coming your way, pal, too. A new fresh start. It feels emotionally very fulfilling, because we also have this card rejoice in celebration. Yeah, new people, new environments, new possibly friends, new acquaintances, because we have this Knight of Pentacles, wonderful Knight of Pentacles looking at you. Just feeling like you're living again, like you're free, like you can laugh, you can cry, you can experience everything to the fullest and not stifle yourself, not hide parts of yourself. Expansion. I'm sensing a lot of expansion here. And people who speak your language, people who understand you, who are on the same wavelength as you. I feel like that's something you were yearning for so much. Many of you. Then we've got this beautiful card, Blossom in Abundance. Also, this is like the energy of the Empress. I love this. Also, I feel like your practical life, your career booming, your business expanding, your money improving, your financial situation is very, very possible here. Just life feeling much more prosperous, much more abundant, colorful, and rich for you. Rich in emotions, rich in experiences, rich in beautiful people, loving people, and I just love this for you. And a very feminine energy. If you're a woman especially, I feel like there will be an expansion and growth of your femininity and like becoming the woman you always wanted to be. Totally. Especially in the past, if you were like a tomboy or like a tough girl that would take anything. Now it's like, no, I'm sacred. My body is sacred, my time is sacred, and it's okay for me to. I have a right to heal, to take my time, to be weak at times, to be vulnerable. That's very feminine. To be soft, to be flowy, emotional. It's all fine. It's all fine. Regardless, even if other people are judging you for that. And then we have this beautiful card, Creative Power. And it says, release your chemical energy into the world. And the imagery, just absolutely stunning on this card. I love this deck so much. It's so powerful. We've got this gorgeous woman, very feminine, very soft, and all those circles around her. And she's obviously pregnant, so I feel like it's a message for some of you. If that was in your plan, something you wanted, definitely. And creative power. This is a time for you to create, whether it's a real life, like a baby, or a business, or an idea, or just the life of your dream. I feel like now you can do it. And coming not from the tough and strong place in you, coming from your soft, relaxed, intuitive, creative space, very feminine again. What is happening with my camera, you guys? I'm so sorry, you guys. We just had a little bit of a fight with Pichinka over my camera and who's going to get a hold of it. Because when she's sleeping in the foot, oh my gosh, under the table, she's grabbing the camera stand with her paws, and that's why it's constantly moving. She just likes to do that, and especially when I'm filming. Anyway, so beautiful imagery, beautiful card, and the energy of expansion, the energy of growth, of femininity, of flow, creation as it is. And definitely very much related to your love life. It's almost like it's becoming more and more healthy, more and more fertile, I would even say, especially with this blossom in abundance. Again, the energy of Empress. And I feel like this is the Empress card, like the analogy in this deck. You guys, marriage, stable family, commitment with this Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And then the final card we have for you is Universal Heart. Yeah. I'm getting religious tones from it for some reason. Maybe I'm reading for religious people, or just somebody who is very based in their faith. Whether you believe in Jesus, Buddha, Allah, higher power, the source, love, whatever it is, it's almost like all of it is strengthening what you're here for, your purpose, what moves you in life, what is your reasoning. I feel like it's strengthening, like you're becoming much more in tune with your heart, with what you believe in, your purpose. Some kind of clarity, almost like things becoming very clear. I want to get more cards for you guys. Pile 2, what it is that you have to know right now. Okay, this card just fell out, and it's the card Remembrance, also card number 3, the Empress energy, and it says resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. I feel like this could be something that you're going through currently with the strength and death, working through some triggers that are not too comfortable, dealing with this aspect of you, side of you that is vulnerable, that is weak, and then the side of you that is very tough and strong, and navigating that and realizing how you want to be expressing yourself in the future, to be happy, to be understood. Yeah. Some kind of pain from the past is coming up that you have to deal with. Boundaries that you need to set. Take your time. Go within. Do some introspection. Definitely resurfacing from something that you thought you dealt with. Let's get one more card for you, pile 2. 2 more actually. I think I want to get one from that deck. Pile 2, what do you have to know right now? We've got this card Passion, and it says love, sexual energy, passion aroused, vital life force, Kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. And I love all of this red color around it in this card, like root chakra color. definitely a lot of love is coming your way, even if you're like resisting it and you feel like you don't have energy for it. You're done with all of the people that you dealt with and not ready for the new ones. Like it says, something beyond your control, surrender. And it does feel like a gift, just something that will be much easier. Something very reliable, something very stable. Oh my gosh, and at the bottom of this deck we also have this card Soulmate. And it says love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. You guys, I think these two cards, these two are the most love related in this whole deck. And it's like about 70 cards here. And the rest of them are about spirituality and personal development and like travel and other messages. You got the cards that are most infused with love related messages. And a very healthy love, and it's just beautiful. Soulmate and passion. I want to get a card from this deck too. Pile 2, what do you have to know right now? And we've got this card, a father's love. And it says, a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable. I think I pronounced that right. Yeah. In that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. I feel like for some of you it could have been the issues and struggles that you've been working through very recently. They could be connected to your childhood wounds, problems with your father, or maybe things that you didn't realize were affecting you in your relationships, in your life. I feel like currently you are going through cleansing that, my English is not working anymore. You are cleansing that, you're working through that and letting go of those patterns, letting go of that pain, whatever it is. I feel like doing meditations in regards to your father, or like any masculine figure, if your granddad raised you, for example, if you didn't have a father, would be beneficial for you guys. Again, especially with the strength in the middle of your reading, it's almost like you had to be your own grandfather, oh my gosh, your own father your whole life. When I see the strength being so prominent, it's the people who are really tough, strong-willed, powerful, determined, reliable. That's all of the qualities that you would find in a father. Especially if you're a woman, you're not supposed to embody them so much. Allowing yourself to be weak, to be flowy, to flow, to be soft and vulnerable. Almost like fixation of, if I didn't have that, someone to rely on, I'm gonna be that myself. So this is what I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose the citrine stone. Let's see what message were you supposed to hear today. And we've got the Page of Cups, haughtiness, Seven of Swords, misfortune, Six of Pentacles, and consolation. Okay. You guys, I feel like it's a connection that I'm looking at. I feel like there is someone in the picture that is making you very confused. That was making you very confused, and I feel like now you're also a bit lost about where you are with them. Feels like a love situation, or at least yeah, a situationship, I would call it. The past energy, it does feel like there is someone who is interested in you. Again, as I always say, if this doesn't resonate with you, if this is not your story, don't watch this video, don't waste your time, choose another pile or another reading altogether. But I'm seeing a person here who has a romantic inclination towards you, who's very interested in you, who's very creative, very poetic, very emotional and dreamy, and yeah, they definitely they've got an interest in you. But there's something immature about them. There's something immature and something that doesn't sit right with you. It's almost like how do I explain this, what I'm feeling here? This person is very particular. Like they're very set on their vision of life, how things should be, and it seems like they're a little bit too much of themselves. Too much of themselves. Is it how you say it? Yeah, it's just there's not enough depth. There is not enough depth here. I don't know why, but it just feels like a child that you more so had to deal with, give your energy and time to, and maybe console in some way. And yeah, it feels like there was a lot of flirting, there was a lot of romantic exchanges, but this is someone quite difficult. This is someone, they're very individualistic, I would say a little bit selfish, and it's not easy to build a relationship with someone like that. It also feels like they're quite tricky. I don't know why. There's something tricky about them. They always got something up their sleeve that they surprise you with, but not in a good way. I don't know, guys. Slippery. This person is quite slippery. I don't feel like you can trust them. I really don't. Because now, in the present, we've got the Seven of Swords and misfortune. I feel like they're hiding a lot from you, and they're not completely honest. They're not being completely open and in their integrity with you. I just kind of shady, superficial and shady. Let me clarify this, you guys. What is the Seven of Swords about for pile 3? It's almost as though this message, this reading, is to warn you who you are giving your energy to, who you are trusting, and focus on those who are given to you practically, in practical ways, not who are sweet talkers. What is the Seven of Swords about for pile 3? Yeah, very passionate, very childish, dreamy, but mentally immature, you guys. I don't feel like this person. They admire you very much. Yeah. They admire you very much, but they're not at the state, at that level of being able to give you something. They haven't matured enough. They don't have what it is that you need. Ultimately, in a long-term relationship, in a stable relationship, as much as it can be passionate, interesting to be around them, to communicate to them, to go through some exchanges with them, I don't feel like they've got enough stability, enough integrity, enough solid core. They are kind of slippery. I don't know why. It's almost like everything is falling apart. You might be going through some difficulties in life, and they're nowhere to be found. Or you can find them, but they have nothing like concrete, nothing solid to say to you, to support you at least. It's just feeble. I don't know how to explain it better. I feel like it's a child at soul, even if this person is 50 years old. And I feel like you know it. If this reading resonates with you, you know it yourself. You've seen them. You've talked to them. You can evaluate by this time who you're dealing with. It's just they run away from the sinking ship. They don't go and find the boat. Don't put the boat into the sea. Don't take your luggage, put you with them. They would rather save themselves first. I know it's a strange metaphor, but it's just something that came on the surface of my mind. Future energies, pile 3. Again, I feel like this part of your reading, past and present, is be careful. There is someone in your life that you don't trust already, and you don't trust them for a reason. You have that reason. Just be careful. You know that this person is slippery, that they're not fully in their integrity. I feel like from now on it's important for you to pay attention, to focus on the people who are down to earth, who give you something to work with, because in the future position we've got the 6 of Pentacles and consolation. Beautiful energy. Let me clarify this. Who is this coming from? From this person that you dealt with or someone new? You guys, I feel like it's this person, and their new tactic would be to give you just a little bit more to keep you interested. But then again, there will be clashes. There will be disagreements, there will be ego battles, and again they will dip out. I'm not sure if that's the right expression, but we clarified the 6 of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the 5 of Wands, and 7 of Swords. They might even give you what you want in the future. And it might make you feel like, oh my gosh, this person has leveled up, they are choosing me, they are putting into our connection, they're investing. But eventually there will be changes, there will be with time, you will again go against each other. There will be misunderstandings, you will not be on the same page, and this person will be hiding something again. Just feels like you are dealing with somebody who has feelings for you, who has their eye on you, but they don't have something to give you for the long term. They don't have what it takes to make you happy. And I feel like in this connection there is always this imbalance of give and take. Somebody is always giving more than another. I feel like most of the time it's you, pile 3. Let's look at the back of your deck to see the background story here. 5 of Swords. It's a constant battle. Not even a battle, it's a war. That could be covered with the energy of passion and desire, but in reality it's constant conflict, and always feeling defeated in this connection, always feeling like you are in the wrong, like you're doing something wrong, like you are not. I'm so sorry you guys, my camera died, so I had to restart everything. But again, a very difficult back and forth situation, and I feel like it drained you so much already. It's just, yeah, this feeling of being defeated, powerless, not being able to change the situation. It's so exhausting, so exhausting. Let's look at your oracle card. Yeah, not surprised at all, you guys. We've got this card, attachment. It does feel like that devilish energy a little bit, being attached to someone that you know in your heart doesn't have your best interests at heart. It doesn't feel right. It is exciting, it is passionate, you're both very drawn to each other, it feels addictive, but at the same time it's so full of conflict and chaos and confusion. Just, yeah, very draining. Like you're being chained, shackled to this situation, this connection, cannot get out of it, like it's a gooey, sticky stuff that you stepped on, and it's like, where is my freedom? Where did it go? Then we've got this card, don't let pride get in your way, and it's full moon and Leo card. It's very interesting because I feel like at times you might want to prove yourself to this person, to maybe deserve their approval, to deserve their appreciation of some sort, compliments, whatever it is. Like you're trying to prove them something. I feel like you both are doing the same here, trying to prove something to each other, and it's a constant, endless cycle that feels very unhealthy to me. Ego battles and competition and like codependent energy I'm getting very strongly here, codependent. Focusing very much on the other person's reaction to you, whatever they feel toward you, how they perceive you. It's just the major focus for the both of you here. Very unhealthy. Yeah, look at this, you guys. And then we've got this card, recognition and reward. I feel like there is a lot of back and forth communication here, and almost trying to persuade each other about something, like to get your point across, like a very high, intelligent, sharp communications between the two of you I'm seeing, but it just feels like it's a constant search and chase after this person giving you some kind of I don't know, closure, clarity, and appreciation. But it's just not somebody I feel like you should be trying to persuade of your value. It's basically a waste of time, to be honest. Regardless of how passionate this connection, how exciting it is, it will never end if you continue this pattern, if you continue staying stuck in this, bonded to this person and to this very unhealthy dynamic. Then we've got this card, Melting Mask, and it says, allow your spirit self to shine through the many roles you fulfill. Again, many roles. Maybe some of you could have tried to be everything for this person. I can be whoever they want me to be. I can be a supporter, I can be someone they admire, I can be their best friend, I can be their lover, and it's just losing yourself in this whole process. Merging constantly in who you think they want, who you think they will approve of eventually. I feel like it's important right now to just strip off all of those masks, neglect all of those roles that you've been playing, and just being yourself. And if they want you, they will stay. If they don't, eventually, then Godspeed. You'll find somebody who will make you stable, happy, loved, cherished, adored. And I feel like focusing on your spirituality is also very helpful at this time. Developing spiritually, developing your intuition, going within. Take your time, definitely take your time to remember who you are, to come back home. And then we've got this card, Tantric Union. Yeah, I feel like it's an indication that this relationship must have been very sexually fulfilling, very strong physical compatibility, like going on incredible heights when you're together, like intimately. It's just something you both haven't experienced with anybody else. That could be something that is difficult to let go of, to stop thinking about, to, yeah, just this glue that keeps you stuck together. But that's not that's not the only thing that can keep a relationship going. You need emotional compatibility, mental compatibility, the aspect of stability, and in this connection, I don't know, you guys, just be careful. I feel like it's an important message here to be careful and to take care of yourself. Let's get some more messages, you guys. Part 3. Oh my gosh. Just a second. Part 3. What it is that you have to know right now. And we've got this card loss. And it says grief, sadness, resurrection. It just feels like there might be this illusion that losing this person would be more difficult, more painful than staying in this connection or whatever is left of it, situationship. It's just difficult to accept this loss or to refuse whatever it is that this person is offering you, those crumbs of attention and time and whatever it is. Yeah, there's a lot of sadness here. And it takes a lot of strength, a lot of your inner will, yeah, to heal and let go. Okay, I want to get one more card. Part 3. What it is that you have to know right now. And we've got this card patience. And it says, you are entering a time of great love and peace. Be patient and allow the current storm to clear. Resurrection, no more wounds, only love predicted for the future. Wonderful message to see for you guys, because you've been definitely through this chaos and storm. It's like you're not, right now in the midst of it. Just feels so uncomfortable, so not fair, cannot justify someone's behavior, or at this time it should have been much more easy, but it's not. It's getting even worse, I feel like, for many of you. Yeah, and at the bottom of this deck we have this message, divine will, and it says your life is unfolding in accordance with your divine will, with the divine will of your soul. Trust. Let go of fear and apprehension. You are protected and eternally blessed. Have patience. All manifests in perfect timing. Yeah, I feel like you are about to be very, very happy in the future. As it says, no more wounds, only love predicted for the future. You've been through your share of wounds. You've been through your share of betrayal, of secrets, of confusion. And I feel like you're slowly but surely coming out on the other end of the tunnel, of the darkness. Leaving all of the masks behind, leaving all of the pretenses and addictions, codependency. Healing. Let's get one more message for you. Part 3. What do you have to know right now? Yeah, I love this for you, and we have this beautiful card, New Beginnings. I will read you the message in it. And it says, everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now, life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. Yes, absolutely. Especially if now you don't see what the reason for what's happening with you. I feel like you had to reach that rock bottom in the situationship, in your life in general, so you can elevate from now on. You have space to grow. Definitely new beginning just around the corner, and I love all of this yellow color. And you guys, I think, yeah, you chose the citrine stone, which is the stone of abundance, of solar plexus, of happiness, optimism, and that's exactly where you're headed. Beautiful energy. So this is all I have for you, part 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it has given you the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.